But I suppose we should do the rundown. We should have everybody say hello. I'm your dungeon master, Ben. Clearly, my head is not in the game today. Bear with me. Welcome back. I am joined by Stuart from the loading crew as 3,
Hello.
and Brandy, aka Xelesparza, as Glenwyn,
Hello.
and Letter D, aka Lady D, aka probably other things, as Sherry Sack.
And those other things are classified.
Yes.
Okay.
And where we'd left off, the three of you have made landfall on this mysterious island full of shadows. You've just looking for fresh water for the SS Campbell, so that Lord Soup can have enough to drink.
What is a soup without water?
Yes, but the well has run dry, and the forest where the spring from whence comes the backup source of fresh water for the locals is infested with shadows, and so you've gone to investigate. You've fought shadows, you fought horrible hornets, and now we're back into it. You've beaten off the hornet menace. Congratulations. You've solved my hornet puzzle.
Yay.
I'm trying. Did I use second wind last game or not?
I recall you may have, but
I think so as well.
I think you did.
I think you're right. Okay, cool. And did we take a short rest or no?
You have taken your short rest, yeah.
Yes.
So I've got second wind back up then, if it is my understanding.
We took the short rest before the last
Oh.
battle.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
we took a short rest after you ran away like a coward.
Right. Yeah. Exactly why I ran away. It's
Yeah, Shadow's too spoopy for you,
too spoopy.
Yep.
Skellington.
Now I think now we said it as a joke, but we rolled that I didn't actually know what happened, but I claimed Sherry yelled too loud, and that scared me. So
All right, so you're
Now
back. Back
Sorry,
following the
that was like-
trail of Cuitus, Knight of the Bronze Guard, and his loyal squire Pentine.
Oh right, that jackass.
Oh, good. It's not just me then.
Well, I mean, I probably wouldn't call him a jackass to his face, but, you know,
I would.
if the shoe fits.
to be honest, as far as zealots go, he's a little bit more reasonable than the rest. But yeah, no, I'd put him on the back of a donkey. That'd be fair.
I'm sorry, can you define zealot for me? Because you used it in the same sentence as the word reasonable.
Finger guns. That's all I got.
Sack is just kind of looking left and right like that monkey meme.
Yeah, currently it's like really dark office building. Like the lights are off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, the lights are off. It's not but yes, you approach the office building, or the building rather. Damn it! Now you said office building, and that's what you've got me thinking.
The office.
But it is a ruined building. It does appear to be a public building of some sort. You can see into a sort of this. You can. There's a giant. Well, not giant, but a largish doorway. That's open. You don't see any sign of what may have been a door at one time. Just an open doorway leading into this sort of like open lobby area with furniture in there. Big picture windows, but if there was ever glass, that's long gone at this point. But what you also see is a sign, a very large sign made of some sort of shaped glass material that you've never seen before, that says a pleb.
I'm sorry, it says what?
A pleb.
Could you spell that?
A-P-L-E-B-E.
Ah. I believe I was called one of those once.
Okay. So it's a we keep saying office. It is a public-looking building in the middle of a jungle. Is that right?
Yep, in the middle of a jungle. It just the trees clear, and actually there's surrounding the building is this cracked stone surface. It's almost as if there had been a trail of lava here or something. It's bizarre. It's like this black cracked surface there are some weeds growing in the cracks, but the surface itself, it's some sort of like stone but rough.
And it's not concrete. We know what concrete is, or
I don't know. Do you know what concrete is?
I guess, does concrete exist in your world is what we're asking.
Concrete, yeah. You have not seen anything like this surface.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay.
Well,
history.
kind of look like
Not. God damn. Every fucking.
Weird rock. Looks like it. Yeah, just this weird, craggy, jagged, like lots of cracks running through it. Weird rock.
3 is destined to not roll anything utility. He is pure combat 100% of the time.
And you're the one who pumped intelligence.
I know. I was like, my skeleton's going to be smart. No.
A skeleton with a brain?
Apparently not. Oh my god.
I think the wasps ate it.
It implied there was one there in the first place. Nah, 3's a dumb bimbo.
A bimbone?
Ah.
And
All right, well, these look like the ruins, so I guess this is where everything's coming from.
I'll go up to. So we're at this entrance, and there was seemingly once a door here, but it is no longer here. Could you describe how maybe it was torn off, or I believe that would maybe constitute a roll.
yeah, doesn't you don't see any place like hinges where a door would be affixed, but it does seem to be the entrance.
All right, I'll walk in.
All right, as you walk in, you hear the sound of a scuffle inside. It sounds like some sort of struggle happening in there.
Okay, well, I'll draw my weapon and walk inside.
Yeah, I'll have my bow ready.
Perhaps now's a good time to mention that if you guys get hurt, I can't heal you anymore.
Yeah, I don't know if you know, undead and positive healing, not a great mix. So,
Okay, well that answers your...
I have the chance the orcs taught me.
okay, well, we'll give it a shot, I suppose. I will walk in, weapon drawn, looking around for the struggle, as it were.
All right, I will follow behind with my bow kind of at the ready.
I got my mace.
I don't know how spray cans will be helping you right now.
If you had eyes, I'd spray you with them.
All right, stop right there. 3, where you're at, that corner you just crossed, you see Cuitus and Pen, and they appear to have angered a largish bear.
Oh, look, it's our friends. Excuse me, gentlemen, will you be needing some help?
All right, so we're it's roll for initiative time if you want to get involved in this bear fight.
I'll contribute to bare minimum amount.
Oh, whoops. Oh, damn it.
Someone was going to say it, and god damn it, it was going to be me.
You beat me out to it. I was like, oh, no, bare minimum.
I mean, there's wanting to contribute to the fight, and there's wanting to continue the story.
I didn't say which side of the fight I'd be contributing to. Just saying.
Fair point.
These guys got into a whose god is bigger argument with me. I don't like that.
Oh,
It was really just Pen. Cuitus was actually pretty okay, like, as far as we interacted at that second.
Okay.
If I'm recalling the conversation right, I also have a way less negative opinion about these sort of people. So
Yeah, Penn was the one who was trying to convert us on the spot, and Cuitus was like, "Dude, we got other things to do right now."
Speaking of them,
Refresh my memories. Cutest the kobold or the dragonborn?
Dragonborn
Dragon.
Paladin, and Pen was the Kobold Squire. And he's all like, "Have you heard the good word?" And we're like, "Oh, I don't have ears."
We'll be sure to ask about those words when we get where we're going.
Yeah.
All right, so Glinwyn, you're up first if you want to try to intervene.
Yeah, I guess I'll shoot the bear.
All right.
Talon asks, "Are you evil?" And I'm like, "This is Ben."
All right, that 21's going to hit that bar. Roll for damage. The arrow sinks into its flank with a meaty thunk. And that's when Cuitus turns around and realizes you're there. Aha! It's those plebs from earlier.
Oh, my goodwill is gone.
I think it's actually the building that's a pleb. I think I read that outside.
I'm sorry. I saw the sign too, and now that word's in my head. Thank you.
Oh, I saw the sign and opened up my eyes.
God damn it! Oh, good one. Good one.
I'm sorry. Talk later. Bear fight now. And he he wades into to combat with the bear, swinging his great sword. He makes contact. And the haunch that you sunk your arrow into, he buries his great sword in it. Plants his foot
Berries, you said?
on.
There, now I've got one too. We're done.
No, we're not.
Good job, man. Good
It will
job.
never be done. He plants his foot on the bear and yanks his sword out. The bear lets out a great roar. It's still going. 3, it's on you.
Okay. Let's see. Snap to center time. Oh, it's just too. I got a fun idea. Can I golf? Can I golf swing one of these chairs into the bear?
You can try, because that's an awesome idea.
All right. I'm getting me mallet, and I charge forward, and I'm going to hit this chair into the bear.
All right.
It's more like croquet, really.
To be fair, yeah.
I'm gonna say roll just an attack roll with your mallet with disadvantage.
Fair. I am waiting for this nat 1. Oh, okay.
Oh.
With disadvantage, it's 11. That's not terrible.
You believe it or not, you with your improvised weapon, you clip the bear.
Right on the schnoz.
I clapped him in the face with a chair.
I'm gonna call that a 1d4 plus strength for damage.
I need some like I need a 1d4 plus what?
Plus
strength?
your strength mod, yeah.
So that is a 2. Cool. So that is 5 chair damage.
Well, that was just the cherry on top of this shit sundae for this particular bear.
Take a seat, lad.
The chair just shatters across his face, and the bear slumps down defeated. You've solved my bear puzzle.
I will. What's the word? I will shoulder me mallet and give Kuitis a polite tip of the hat.
No, don't do that.
Clean up here.
Sorry, my computer was doing a thing.
Ravnikeen? I'm not sure. Pro tip: some monsters have piercing or bludgeoning resistance, but nothing has chair type damage resistance.
So Kuitis turns back to you. I thought I told you this was university business. Pen pipes up, but sir, they with the chair that was real cool though, and that bear wanted to eat our scales.
Yeah, Cutis, the bear wanted to eat your scales.
Lots of things want to eat my scales. I had it handled. Since you're here, just did you also get the shadows on the way in? Because that was not great.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we had a few. They weren't much.
Roll a roll a deception, because those shadows kind of kicked your asses.
Nope, wrong one.
They almost killed me.
That one.
Oh no! You are read like a book.
Well, actually, I didn't have a problem with them at all.
That's true. Three came out of that one smelling like a rose. Yeah, Cuitis just snorts.
Yeah, put your leash back up, by the way.
Cuitis just snorts. Yeah. You know what? Yeah, come on. Let's fight some shadows together. With from the looks of you, you won't survive long enough to leak any university secrets to the outside.
A university that restricts the flow of information?
I'd furl me eyebrows if I had any.
That is an odd thing to say, Master Elf. What did you say your name was again?
It's funny, as you said that, the error notification for Windows came up. no,
That you have admin privileges now.
Oh, no one important. I wouldn't worry about it. Old me. Or I suppose, quite sizable me. Anyway, we were looking for some university secrets.
No, we're just looking for the shadows so we can get water.
All right. We'll be looking for shadows this way.
Well, first I'd like to go and see if I can get, like, meat and stuff off the bear.
Bear meat.
Roll a survival.
A little better.
Yeah, you're able to carve off. I mean, it's a big bear. We'll say 2 days worth of rations.
Woo!
Actually, let's make
2
a
days
roll out of
bear
it.
ration.
Let's roll
Okay.
1d4 days worth of rations.
1d4 plus 1.
3
hey.
days.
Nice.
See, everything's better when you roll for it.
Total agreement.
I'm adding 3 days bear rations to my equipment.
Standard array is a false god. I'll look around this casino.
Yeah, there's tables and chairs around. There's sort of a there's this get our exploration music going again. There's a raised area up here with some stools around a square, looks like a bar to you. And that's about all you can see in your immediate environs right now. But
Well, now that we're avoiding Coitus? Am I saying that
Coitus.
right? Now that we're avoiding them, are we out of sight, out of mind of them?
you said you're going to look over there. He says, "Don't take anything. This site is university property." And then he
I don't see the university's name on it.
Yeah.
You know, the university may be a bunch of plebs. He'll say under his breath.
Ha, nice.
But yeah, you can
Yeah, well, even if their name is on it, I'm still gonna try and loot it.
are you trying not to be heard, or are you like saying this loudly as you walk away?
Yeah, no, this is all like between the three of us who
Let's
Okay.
make
Free
sure the world can't hear us.
Yeah, like three
Yeah.
jackass amigos. Like,
We're all like, you're not the boss of me.
Once you get up these stairs, I do believe it's initiative time because you just spooked a spook.
Oh no!
oh, I say.
I'm gonna wrap my hand around the end of the leash a couple of times.
Right.
Damn.
No!
Oh, up. There I am.
All right. Oops, wrong way. Descending. There we go. Okay. Yep. You also notice that there's a lot of light streaming in through the big picture windows along the front. That first like lobby foyer area that you were in was in pretty bright sunlight. As you walk up these stairs, you're getting into the deeper shadows in the interior of the building, and that is right when one of the shadows, just like you fought earlier, pops out. Sherry Sack, you're up first.
Ah, light it on fire.
Okay, Sacred Flame, you said?
Sacred Flame, yep.
All right.
So dexterity saving throw or take radiant damage.
Right. It
Gotta beat it.
as the flame rushes to it, it melds back into the shadows along the floor and then pops back up. My bones still move, dodging the bolt of flame.
Try something new.
Alright, Spookawooker?
Yes, so Spookum's turn. And it is going to step forward and attack Glenwyn.
Okay.
And I'm guessing a 17 hit?
Yes.
All right. It does. It reaches out with its shadowy hand and swipes at you for 9 necrotic damage. And saps away 3 points of your strength.
Oh, that shit again.
Oh no! Shadows are dangerous.
And it's 3's turn.
Okay. Sidestepping and then coming forward, I'm going to try to slap it off of that thing with my rake and kind of like bury it into the ground with my farm tools. At the time choosing to animate it, do with that what you will.
All right.
Glaive?
That'll hit.
Hmm.
All right. Yep, you slash at it with your rake, and you can feel resistance as it slices through its incorporeal body. It grunts. It's clearly felt some effect from it, but it's still coming. And now it's Glenwyn's turn.
All right. Well, I'm going to pull out my hand axe and try and smack it about the head.
Yep, you are still reeling from its attack. Your attack goes wild.
I am very weak.
Yep. All right. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
All right, back to Sherisak.
I said burn! And I cast Sacred Flame on it again. So, D12, not D12. It's got to beat a 12 DC Dexterity.
Yep, and it does, sadly. Yep. It just dips to the side and lets the bolt of flame pass by it.
I use my movement to get in a little bit closer,
All right.
just up to here.
Cool. All right. It's so far the only thing that's stopped it much has been 3's rake. So it turns toward you, 3.
Alrighty. I'm genuinely curious to know what a shadow does to me.
All right, it slashes at you for 7 necrotic damage.
Okay.
And saps away 4 points of strength.
Okay, how does that work? And is there no saving throw?
It's if it hits you, it reduces your strength score. It's just a matter of does it hit you or not.
I do not like that.
Yep.
All right. I will strike back at it then.
All right.
Actually, my rake has a reach. Is a 5-foot step a thing?
Not in 5e, no.
Okay.
But as it slashes at you, because you're still glamored, it slashes through the glamour and you feel its shadowy hands on your bones. And it still sucks the life and deals the damage, but it cocks its head at you. Your bones. Your
lad, why don't we keep that a wee bit of secret between ourselves? What do you need to... Why are you so interested in bones all of a sudden? Oh, in fact, all you... Oh, go ahead.
Just repeats the same thing. My bones.
Tell you what, lad, why don't you tell us where your bones are, and we'll just go take care of them for you.
Roll a persuasion.
Oh boy. Not a 2, at least.
Yeah.
It acts like it didn't hear you at all.
Is that my action?
Nah, you can still take your turn.
Cool. Swinging with the rake again.
All right, that'll hit.
God dang, 3, you freaking monster. Like, he could only roll in combat, I'm learning. Like, he's got no other skills. This guy's just a freaking, like, shredder.
From my experience, that's just fighters.
Your
trying
rake
to put-
slashes through its shadowy form, and it seems it leaves a 3-clawed like slash pattern as if it's tearing through cloth that then knits itself up, but it seems diminished. It seems smaller now. And it's Glenwyn's turn.
All right, and try and hit it with my axe again.
Oof, that's not gonna do it. It's
Yep.
in fact, because it's diminished, you would have hit it if you'd if it had still been as big, but because it's smaller now, that's a miss. And it's back up to Sherisak, unless you have something else to do.
Nope.
All right, well, that didn't work. Let's try a little bit of this. And I cast light on my mace. So, until the spell ends, object sheds a bright light in a 20-foot radius and a dim light for an additional 20 feet. It's going to be white light.
But yeah, it definitely reacts to that. It shies away from the light and like hisses at you.
Now, use your words.
My bones. It's gonna try to attack the source of the light. It takes a swing at you. And it misses by just a mile. It's like almost like slapping ineffectually at you. It is clearly disturbed by the source of this light, and it wants to put it out, but it's hesitant to come towards it.
Ooh.
And it's on to 3.
Stupid idea, but that's what I'm good at right now.
Best time.
Can I grab this shadow? Because, like, I remember grabbing an incorporeal a while ago. Like, kind of grapple it?
You can try.
Okay. What does that pertain?
That involves either an athletics check.
Dope. Can I have advantage? Because he's scared of light? Flanking bonus.
Your hands just phase right through it like it's not even there.
Mm-hmm.
I was hoping for an Aragorn moment.
Dark, no, he would not. I would not get the reaction because he only stepped 1 square over here. He did not leave combat from me.
Right.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I would have been on that. The Pathfinder in me is like, attack of opportunity.
Yeah. Well, and attacks of opportunity are a lot more common in Pathfinder than in 5e, but yeah, in neither case would you have gotten one. All right.
Yeah.
And it's on to Glenwyn.
Okay. Go again, smack. Ugh.
Oof, it is just not your day with this hammer.
It's not. Maybe I need to switch to the hammer. It is a light hammer. That might help.
Or hand axe, rather. Yeah. But in either case, yep. That's a miss. And it's back on to Sherisak.
Sherisak is seeing that the light clearly is, if nothing else, pissing it off. Gonna whack it with the enlightened mace.
It is clearly very disturbed by this light source. It ducks away at the last second, and your swing misses.
Oh, you suck.
Being enlightened, the mace says, "Why all the violence?"
Why for all the violence?
The shadow tries to take a grab at the mace as it swings by. What's your AC, Sherisak?
14.
14. But in fact, it does grab onto it for just a second, but then recoils as it burns, and that's a miss. Back up to 3.
Yeah.
I'll do one more athletics attempt to grapple thing. Ugh.
Yep. Once again, it's like trying to grapple smoke. It's just not happening. It worms its way out like it's not even there.
This thing is gonna TPK us, and it's one of them.
Shadows are really scary at second level.
Mm-hmm.
They're like not the worst, but the most dangerous half CR monster.
And it's on to Glinwyn.
All right. Nah, I'm gonna try with the hand axe again. One of these has to work sometime.
That was the one that worked, as it turned out. All right, yep, you connect with the axe. You can feel some resistance as it passes through the shadow. But it's still focused on the light source. It appears to feel it, but just barely. And one moment. And just then you see Pen and Cuitus moving in, drawn by the sound of struggle. But before they can close in to do anything, it's Sherisak's turn.
I said burn. And I am going to cast Sacred Flame one more time because damn it, I deserve it. I fell down the stairs today. I deserve it.
Oh god, like, are we burning all of our spells on one creature?
Well,
Also this is a cantrip, so I've already burned all my spells.
Oh, okay, I didn't realize.
this time the bolt flies true. Roll damage.
Oh, and I also have what was it called again? Is the Shadow medium?
Yeah, Fury of the Small. Yeah, you can use that.
Fury of the Small. Yeah, and there's it for chat to see. Go away Discord notifications. Let me roll my 1d8. And also add 2 to that, because... Yeah.
It's barbecue time. The shadow lights up like a torch and flits around. It does a circuit around the bar area, screaming before fizzling away to nothing.
Well,
So Cuitus and Pen showed up just in time to see that last attack. Whoa, okay. With the fire and the burning and... No, that's good. I'll tell you what, if you promise not to take anything, that looked like it might be useful. Maybe we should stick together on this one. Pen
You know what?
Pen grumbles a little. I mean, I could have done that with, just Crunkle Dunk magic. It's pretty good, but okay. No, that's good too.
You know what? Sure. Not that I speak for everybody, but sure.
I mean, more meat shields is never a bad idea. These ones at least have actual meat on them.
Psst. I just shoot Glenwyn a look.
I will chuckle at the joke.
I made it in your absence for you.
Thank you. I do appreciate it. All right. Yeah, so I will actually hop over the counter and try to look for bones, because more than once these things have mentioned bones. They're probably buried somewhere else, but I'm curious.
All right. Roll an investigation.
Finally, something.
So where the shadow fizzled away is just nothing. You are able to find no sign that it was ever actually here. During the course of your searching around, you're fairly sure that this was in fact at one point a bar. You can find the remains of bottles and smashed up mugs and such, but it's been a long time since this place was active.
Why, Mr. Paladin?
Oh, no, not a paladin, just a knight. Just a humble knight of the Bronze Guard. We're not actually humble, we're great.
You say this place was university property. Why was it abandoned?
Oh, this place has been in ruins for centuries. It's university property to study, to find out more about whoever built it and why.
Well, do you have any information? Because they keep muttering about their bones, and frankly, it's getting a little bit alarming.
Well, that's...
Yeah, they seem to be upset about their bones still moving.
That's...
Not after I light them on fire.
Hopefully we'll learn more if we can find Professor Bill. He was the one assigned to study these ruins, but there was no reason to send a guard. As far as we knew, this place was abandoned and he should have been just fine.
All right. Well, in that case, I will scout. Like you said, this was at one point a bar. Are there any intact bottles, anything like that? Anything with any kind of alcohol whatsoever?
Nope. Everything's been smashed or just rotted away to nothing.
No personal effects, cash register, anything like that?
Just some apparatus, some spigots, but that's all that you're finding in this area.
How about a mug? Maybe a metal tin cup.
I'll say you can find with your investigation roll, you can find a mug that's the handle's broken off and it's got a big chip in it, but it's otherwise intact.
Okay. I will somehow make this work. I now have a mug.
Roll stealth to try and see if you can take that without Cuitus and Penn noticing. So they did tell you to take nothing.
Yeah, actually, I'm not even gonna try. I'm just gonna pick it up and say, "Oh, it's a little artifact that we can round up for later for studying."
Ah, yes, good work. Hand that over, please.
You can't see it, but I mimed handing over the mug
Okay.
grumpily.
He takes it.
Any kind of sigil or any kind of marking, marking of like pleb, like commercial property.
No, just a everything glass seems to have smashed. This was ceramic. Looks like a coffee mug, but no writing on it that you can see.
Okay, fine. I will drop the subject. Hopefully not the mug.
All right.
All right.
Out of curiosity, is Cutis carrying some kind of bag? What did he do with the mug?
Yeah, well, what would he do with the mug? No, he,
Pen would probably be like his caddy.
yeah, he looks it over and then sets it down on the bar. Bill, once we find Bill, that'll be the time to study this sort of thing in detail. He's the subject matter expert. We're just the team that was sent in to come retrieve him, since he didn't report in as scheduled. I think at this point the thing to do is to fan out and call out if you find trouble and the rest of us come running. If we can find Bill as soon as possible, that will be the thing to do.
All right. Any idea where in the building he was meant to be?
None whatsoever. Could be anywhere, could be long gone, but these were the ruins he was assigned to study, and this would be the first place to look for him, since the locals didn't have any useful information.
Could you describe the professor to us, in case we, Crunkle Dunk forbid, find his remains, so we don't confuse him with the other bones.
A goblin, about the same height as this one here. Sherisak, was it?
Yes. She perks up once she's told that this is a goblin.
Was balding, wearing robes when last he was seen.
Is he a wizard?
He is. Yes.
Explains why he didn't have any guard.
Yes, a prodigy of King's College.
Okay.
Probably shouldn't brag, but dag, he amazes and astonish.
He does.
Very well. The signal will be, I'll throw this cup.
Please don't. It could be extremely valuable. Or worthless. I really have no idea. I came to rescue the researcher, not to do the researching.
Very well. I will nod and motion to Glyn and Sherry to... if they want to fan out, sure, but we're gonna at least huddle up. I will ask them, how have you been faring against these shadows? They have a mighty fine touch. Makes me feel a little weak in the bones, as it were. I wink at Glyn and Sherry.
I roll my eyes.
Yes, it seems a little strange. Sometimes they seem just to disappear like smoke, but every time they've taken a swipe at me, he knocks on his breastplate. Dung, dung, dung. This seems to stop them as well as anything.
The player in me is like, oh man, if Kua just dies, that would be terrible. Just terrible. All right. I've got nothing else for these guys, Glenn and Sherry. If you want to move on.
Yeah.
Cuitus heads down in this direction, and Penn fans out in this direction.
Oh, I really don't advise that, but all right.
Just call.
How about you
Just yell real loud if you run into any trouble. Yes, sir. Crunkledunk will protect me. Yes, but in case he doesn't, I will protect you.
All right, well, I got the light, and those things really hate light, so you guys want to hang out with me for a bit?
Yeah, absolutely. 3 will just nod very enthusiastically.
Okay, Shirasak's gonna go on exploring up this way.
Glenwyn,
Do
roll
you
perception.
Do you still have your mace out so that we have extra light?
Yes, that's what I was talking about.
Oh, okay.
Like, I have the light. Quite literally, I have the light, not just cleric speak.
Glenwyn,
we're
roll a
rolling
perception. Yeah.
Nope. Concentrating on how weak I feel.
She's blinded by the light, revved up like a deuce.
She's distracted by the computer.
There's a computer?
Being distracted by the computer, I would have had to notice it first. And clearly I did not.
Clearly, yeah, that is a bad one. That is a no-go.
This carpet is red.
It is a very
It's
red
amazing that
carpet.
after all these years, the carpet's still good.
My God,
Well, I
it
mean,
must
if
be
it doesn't
covered.
get a lot of foot traffic, then there's nothing really to mat it down, I suppose.
Hmm.
All right, go ahead and stop there. A shadow pops up.
Ah! There's the bastard.
All right.
No, I think he went. I think he went to the right, actually.
So, roll initiative. We're in it again.
Oh, we're all up in it again. Yeah, still strong showing.
All right, Glenwyn, you suddenly have eagle eyes. Not like 2 seconds ago, but now you do, and you see the shadow pop up first. You're first to act.
All right. How big is this desk with this weird contraption and its adding machine? Printing abacus that's sitting over here. Can I see over that?
You can see over it, but barely. It's like just under head height on you.
You know, it might be
Okay.
minding its own business. It's just like going over reports and 3 assholes come and knock it over.
My God, hell is a desk job for all eternity.
Having worked a few, yes.
All right, we'll go with the longbow then. Just aim over it. Pow!
Okay, that's gonna be a hit. Roll for damage.
I don't pull the arrow back very far.
It's got partial cover, I imagine. Like it's
Yeah, well, she's got sharpshooter, so she ignores cover.
oh,
Yeah.
okay.
It's just my -1 strength at this point.
Yeah. So yep, you
Getting sighted before.
you clip the top of its head, and it hisses and turns towards you. Sherasak's turn.
Sharasak is going to go with old unreliable.
All right,
Sacred Flame. Burn in the light of Mortimun.
The flame connects. Roll for damage. The the flame strikes true and starts it burning in a holy light. It's sort of flapping its little shadow arms. It's not feeling good about this. 3's up.
I will go here and ready an action. I will actually ready the rake, which is a reach weapon, and my condition for the readied action is if it steps into my attack range, I will swing at it.
All right.
Is that how readied actions work?
Yeah, that works.
Okay. If it enters my donut of death, it will die.
Phrasing.
The blood circle.
And it does, in fact, it's making a beeline for Sherry. It is not happy about what just happened to it. Go ahead and take your attack.
Donut of death.
Oh, that's a hit.
Nice.
That's a paddling. That's a paddling.
All right, you paddle it across its shadow face just as it's heading for Sherry. It takes a nice rake whack to the face, causing it to miss its attack.
Yeah.
And Glenwyn, you're up again.
All right, I'm gonna shoot it again. No, I'm not. It got too close.
Your arrow goes wide. Sharasak, it's up to you.
I am gonna bonk it with my still enlightened mace.
Enlighten me.
Splidoosh. Oh, soft 20.
Oh,
Ooh,
nice.
Spladoosh indeed. Your mace connects. Roll damage.
What?
Oh, it's because of the
Oh,
negative
my-
distrain.
Technically speaking, not to, and I hate when people like say, but the rules say,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
you can do no less than 1 damage.
Yep.
I just kind of caress its cheek with it.
Yeah. The gentlest of caresses. The gentlest of taps. You boop the snoot, in fact, is what you do. You boop its shadowy snoot. And it almost looks more offended than anything else.
Let me guess, your bones still move?
It's kind of our thing. 3, you're up.
What's your joint thing? Oh god, that's strength negative.
Yep,
Does that hit?
Nope, that's not gonna do it. The shadow takes another swipe at Sherry. It's still mad at the boop snoot.
Am I a joke to you? Oh, that's good.
But it seems more concerned with the light that your mace is giving off than the attack from it. It swipes at you, but it's as though it's hard for it to see in the light. It's gonna take a miss, and it's back up to
Yeah.
Glenwyn.
Oh, it's up to me. Where are your bones?
Very
Everyone asks, where are the bones, but no one asks, how are the bones?
Well, obviously they're unhappy because they're still moving.
All right, I'm gonna shoot it in the face.
3 gets a little offended by that. Oh, I'm quite happy.
All
Your
right.
bones are different and everyone knows it.
Your arrow passes directly through its shadowy head, causing like a tear that grows until it disintegrates to nothing.
Yes! Eye socket. Or thereabouts.
Point an
Did it.
investigation. the counting machine. God, this is a desk area. It's got to be important.
All right, roll an investigation.
Just
Wait,
don't
find the
steal
DPS
anything.
DPS reports.
It's an Excel spreadsheet that has my bones still move in every cell.
The numbers, Jason. What do they mean?
So you find a bunch of debris that you're not really sure what it is. There's sort of this there's a box that about the size of a bread box that it's roughly cube shaped, but you're not able to determine any obvious way of opening it. But you also, as you're rummaging around, find lying on the table a book. Yeah, a small leather-bound parchment book.
Any sigils on the front, anything like that, or is it unremarkable?
Nothing on the front, but as you flip through it, it's written in a runic script, an alphabet that you don't recognize.
I'll motion the other two over and show them what I found.
Yeah, everybody roll on investigation or a history, whatever's better.
Investigation.
Nice.
Hang on, I gotta do some readjusting here.
Shirasaki's look like jerk words written by jerks. Glenwyn, you cannot read this script, but you do recognize it. This is an ancient form of Orcish.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah, the orcs that you're familiar with in the old world have for centuries adopted the common alphabet, so you can read their language, but only in its modern form. This is an ancient form that you're not familiar with, but you can at least identify it.
Got it.
And then I will show her the box. Is the box wood or metal or? And how big is it? Yeah.
Yeah, it seems to be some form of metal. It's a very thin, like it flexes a little the sides of the box if you push on it. It seems to be a very thin metal sheet.
Can you pick a lot? Can you open it? I say to Glenn or Sherry.
What's stopping you, Bone Boy?
I look over at.
Don't you have a skeleton key or something?
Actually, I technically can use my bones as thieves' tools, but I am. Yeah, okay. I will detach some fingers and put my fingers in the hole.
All right, roll a dex.
Amazing.
Roll a dex check.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Nice.
All right. You are able to open up the box. It's fastened together. It doesn't seem to be made to be easily opened, but it's not meant to be secured either. It's not like locked shut. It's just held in place with the tiniest screws that you've ever seen. You have to disassemble your skeleton hand and get some of the very finest finger bones that you can get out of there in order to get in there and undo these screws, but you are finally able to do it. You're able to detach one panel from the box.
What's inside the box? I gotta know.
Inside the box... Inside the box, you see a bunch of different colors of wires and this strange flat green sheet that is inscribed with the finest runes you've ever seen. Looks like in some sort of precious metals, silver, gold, copper, something like that.
That doesn't look like they shelled out for water cooling, noobs. Sorry, that was an out-of-universe joke.
I thought the keep talking and no one explodes stream was like last week.
So it's just some writings on like some precious metals.
Roll an intelligence check.
Mm-hmm.
Writing is the closest you can think to what this is. It's a geometric pattern, and it's very intricate. It clearly has some sort of significance to it, although it doesn't obviously look like any kind of writing that you've ever seen. There aren't like discrete characters.
Pass it off to Glenn. Does she know?
Yeah, you're getting the same thing. It's not Orcish runes. It's not any kind of runes that you recognize.
Reassemble the box and loot it, I suppose.
All right.
I will spirit it away into my skeleton structure. The last place they think to look.
Oh,
Yeah.
From now on, can we just make it a general rule that you keep your traveler's pack inside your rib cage?
It's like Bender's compartment.
Exactly.
That's the head of Lucy Lou in there.
Yep. And when you're glamored, it just looks like you're shoving it into your elf man chest.
Okay.
It's a chest of holding instead of a bag of holding.
All right, so I looted a box and some papers. Is that what I'm remembering?
Yep.
What was the first thing?
Yep.
Okay.
The box and a book.
Papers with, the book with ancient Orcish.
Yep. Ancient Orcish runes.
40% loot, baby. This is fantastic. There's so much utility out of this character. I love him. Okay. All right. I'll let Sherry and Glenn lead.
Yep.
All right. At
Point
by
Sherry because you still have light.
by about this time, as you finish up investigating this corner, you hear from the other side of the building. You hear Cuitus call out, "Oh yeah, definitely found something! Pen, get over here! You guys too!"
You're able to discern the direction that they're coming from, right?
Yeah, it's coming from this direction.
Okay.
And go ahead and stop there, because you just spooked a spook.
Yeah.
Boop. All right, roll initiative. We got a spook fight. Sherry, you're up first.
Yeah, spooky shadow. And I do the thing.
I do the thing.
Sacred Flame. DC 12 dexterity.
DC 12 dex. He is just barely able to dodge. Meanwhile, across the room, one of the shadows is gonna take a swing at Cuitus. Whole bunch of nothing. All right, the shadow nearby you guys is gonna move in on Sherry.
Wiggle the mace in its face.
That is, yeah, your AC's 14. That is gonna be a
Yep.
hit
Oof.
for 7 necrotic damage and 1 point of strength drain.
Oofka.
3, you're up.
I'm going to. Oh. I'm actually going to hop on this table.
All right.
I'm going to assume that is not a super strenuous task. Now, I don't know all the rules of range combat, but at the moment, my longbow is more accurate than my glaive. I would like to fire it. Is there any sort of penalties I, as a player, am not aware of, but 3 would probably be aware of.
Yeah. No, should be fine.
Cool. Now, I'm on the high ground, and as I have learned from the George of Lucas, that is an advantageous point. Is that? Oh, actually, you know what? I'm good.
Yeah, it's gonna hit. Go ahead and roll damage. Oh, there it goes. All right, your arrow flies true and rips a rent in it like a rent through cloth. And
Cool.
let's see.
Freaking Penn, he is so far away.
Yep. We'll see if he can do anything here. Find my... Yeah, about all he's gonna be able to do is take a dash action and get to where y'all are. He comes rushing in. And comes to a stop, panting. Oh, shadows!
How many did you bring with you?
Shadows! Going after Circuitous!
Oh.
There's
got
also
the
one right
word.
here.
Yeah, but going after. Circuitous takes a swing with his longsword at the shadow he's engaged with.
Oh, congratulations. Sorry.
I'm sure they make a lovely couple.
I was like, is that where we were going? And yes, it is. Okay.
Circuitous is deep in slashing and hacking and dodging and parrying over there. Meanwhile, Glenwyn's turn.
All right. Yes, I'm going to step off to the side to get a better shot and fire a longbow right in its face. Pew!
Oh, that just clips his edge, but that's gonna be a miss.
Now. I am going to use the Sacred Flame again, so dexterity of 12.
All right. Your flame strikes true. Roll for damage.
Son of a biscuit, 2.
It is not a fan, but it's still up and going. Meanwhile, over on the other side of the room, you can hear.
There's a new traveler, a new challenger appears.
Well, you still hear the sound of battle from the from the other side of the building there, but right now it's the shadow right next to you that's of more concern as it takes a swipe at Sherry. But Sherry's having none of it. You just brandish your glowing mace and it shies back. 3, you're up.
I'll give it another arrow toss. I'll give it another arrow shot. There we go.
Oop, that'll be a hit. It is. This shadow's looking like a raggedy piece of cloth that's been rolled around in the dirt a little too often, but it's still kicking.
What is the range on a longbow in 5e?
150, 600.
All right, cool. We're good.
Yeah.
That's some range, yo.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Range doesn't tend to come into play except on very large maps. So yeah, you're good there. Pen hops up on the table, and then pulls out his spear and tries to give the shadow a stab. Gotta get to Circuitous. That's gonna be a hit. He charges right through the shadow and just keeps on running. Circuitous, I'm almost there. Stay alive, sir. Meanwhile, Cuitus still in his struggle with the shadows here. It does not sound as if he's doing well. Glinwyn, you're up.
All right. Table seems popular, so I guess I'll get on the table as well. And we will fire a longbow on that one.
All right.
Achoo!
Uh-oh.
Your arrow drops quivering into the ground just at its feet. As this one takes a swing at Cuitus. Ooh. That's a mighty swing. You see its shadowy hand as Cuitus holds up his shield to try to fend off the other one, swipes at the unarmored spot in his underarm and rips out a chunk of flesh.
Cool.
Cuitus
Oh, no.
is not looking good. He is openly bleeding at this point.
Okay.
And meanwhile, a different figure. I still need to pull up its sheet here because it hasn't come into play yet.
So there's another creature?
Yep, there is. Cuitus is surrounded at this point. There's this one's this is a specter like the one you saw in the lighthouse. It's yeah, I'd say
This one here?
Yep,
or different?
it's larger and seems more solid than the other ones, and it takes a swing as well at Cuitus.
Oh boy.
Cuitus is not looking good. He takes the full brunt of that attack, and he's down on one knee at this point. Sharasak, you're up.
I take. Let me see here. Hold on. Where's the? There it is. Okay, so that would just get me there. I take the dash action to basically yeet myself over right next to him, bringing my light with it. And that's my turn.
Alright. The shadow turns towards you. It's dismayed by the by this light that's suddenly been thrust in its face.
Die mad about it again.
Good. It takes a swing at you for 12 necrotic damage.
Aye. This was probably not the best move.
I immediately regret this decision.
Oh.
Yeah, and drains 3 points of strength from you.
Jeez.
3, you're up.
All right. Oh God.
I'm in danger. Actually, I just realized I have bonus action with
Oh,
come
yeah,
on,
that's true.
nimble escape.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. If you'd like to take an action now, I'll allow it.
You know what? It already passed, and I already took damage, so let's let it stand.
All right.
All right. So 3's turn. Yep. I'm gonna take a dash. Well, actually, I'm gonna go here. Is pen able to be picked up in my dash?
I'm gonna say roll an athletics check to attempt it.
All right.
Oh.
With advantage.
You try to grab him as you pass, but it's nothing doing.
You know,
You
to
just
give you the juicy thing that could make it interesting, he would be able to feel 3 as he picks him up.
No, let's gonna roll a. Yeah, you.
That is providing I don't completely whiff him like I clearly did here.
Yeah. Regardless, yeah, you're not able to pick him up.
All right,
Get away from me.
I got a new weapon drawn, so.
All right. Pen is breathing hard. He's clearly quite agitated, and Glinwyn, you can see, since you're facing in that direction, he almost seems to bulk up. Sir, I'm coming, sir! And he takes a mad dash, grabs Cuitus by the scruff of the neck and pulls him back away, and takes a swing at the nearest shadow with his spear.
Please kill it.
Okay, just real quick. What size are kobolds? Are they medium or small?
Kobolds are small, although he seemed to visibly bulk up. He almost... You're not sure if it's a trick of the light or what, but he seems larger now.
Swobold.
Swobold indeed.
I can't take credit to that one. That was,
Okay.
And he sinks his spear into the pins the shadow to the ground and twists, and the shadow disappears.
Ooh.
Cuitus is like rolling backwards from the force of Pen pulling him out, and he manages to right himself and stagger to his feet. Good job, Squire. Oh, you'll make night for this for sure. He staggers forward, and still wanting to do his part, he takes a swing at the other shadow. That'll be a hit.
Oh.
And this shadow's not looking too healthy. It looks like the tide may have turned. It's on to Glenwyn.
Okay.
Sorry we left you in the dark.
Yes, I will move closer. I'm at 25 feet. And I will fire at the Spectre. Achoo!
Yeah, that's not gonna do it. Your shot goes wild.
Alright. That'll be it then.
All right. The shadow turns toward Cuitus. It's going for what it hopes will be the kill shot. But it clanks against his armor.
Oh.
The Spectre is more interested in this kobold boy that's suddenly has the strength of 10 kobolds plus 2.
Strength of 1d10 kobolds. Plus 2.
And Pen just, as it reaches its spectral hand out towards him, Pen just slaps it away. No! Sharasak, it's your go.
That's not it. Okay.
This is mine. This is my
I didn't expect that to be that funny. I am. Let's see here. I'm gonna first use my bonus to disengage with Nimble Escape, and move back here with my movement.
All
Get
right.
behind the Swobold and launch Sacred Flame at the Spectre.
All right. Spectre goes for a dex save. That's my night.
Oh my god.
The sacred flame whizzes above the Spectre's head and it turns to you. Return my bones. 3,
Always
you're
with
up.
The bone stuff.
Okay. Alrighty. I will kind of. Oh, if I step here, is that an opportunity attack?
Yeah, yeah, it's kind of blocking the doorway there.
Yeah. Okay. Fine. I will swing at this boy with my Reichy Reiki.
All right, give it a roll. That'll hit. Roll for damage.
Cool. All right.
All right, you take a chunk out of its spectral hide. You can feel the resistance just like before, and it's definitely feeling it. It's Swobold's turn. Oh, did you?
No.
Oh,
I will.
no.
Action surge.
Action surge. Okay.
Gimme.
Oh, that'll be another hit.
Fuck this Spectre in particular.
take another chunk out of its other side, and it turns towards you. Okay, now it's Swobold's turn, unless you have something else you can do.
I can stick out my glamored tongue.
Swobold raises its spear with his scaly biceps bulging. Not my Cuitus! Not today! He brings it down on the Spectre. He tears another gash down the Spectre's side. The Spectre's not looking too good. Cuitus says, "Well done, Squire. I'll finish him off. Probably." He does not quite finish it off, but he does take a chunk out of it. Glenwyn, it's your go.
Alright. I'm gonna hop up on this table. And we'll fire at the Spectre.
We're having a bad day with that longbow.
I'm just not doing all that well. It's that strength drain. That's what I'm blaming. That's my story. I'm sticking to it.
Well, actually, if it was a composite bow, then yes, your strength would matter. But it seems that this is a regular bow,
Smack.
And mute. Okay.
Slash kicks, slash ban. Anyway.
Alright. The Shadow takes another swing at Cuitus, but Cuitus barely manages to parry it with his shield. The Spectre goes after Pen. And connects.
Ooh. Oh, pen. Okay.
The one that's named after an object, not a number.
Right. No. Wait, is Cuitus a number? Oh, no. I was thinking Cuitus might die, and now I don't want him to, because I spent an accent surge on him.
It grasps Pen by his spear arm, and sucks some of his vitality away. Shirasak, you're up.
Oh, dip. Sherisak is going to go for it again. She's doing it. She's doing the thing.
She doing the thing?
Yep. So dexterity of 12. And I'll put it up again just for the hell of it.
It's a good like history thing to look back. Did we cast that? Yes.
Which one were you going after?
I'm going after the Spectre.
All right, Spectre rolls. Yep, Spectre manages to dodge. 3, you're up.
Goblin frustration.
Okay. I'm gonna give it one last glaive swing. Fudge. Nope.
Oop.
Oh, there's music.
All right, Pen's back up in the order. He's gonna take a spear. Gonna take his spear and take one more shot at finishing this boy off. That's a hit. Oh, jeez. He gores directly through the center of the Spectre, and the Spectre lets out a howl and dissipates. As it does, the remaining shadow follows it into the void. You are victorious.
Yay. We did it. Falls over.
All right.
Lean against the wall, exhausted.
Well done,
Oh,
Squire.
Sherry!
Well done, you guys. No, seriously, thank you. That was...
I think we should take a rest.
We gotta...
Are there any other more? Oh, go ahead. Sorry, go ahead, Kuitus.
I'm really hoping that was it. If bandages, Pen, the bandages, please. Pen brings out a medical kit and tends to everybody's wounds for no mechanical benefit, sorry. But he,
Three will politely decline.
Oh, are you sure, sir? I thought I saw them. I thought I saw you take take a few hits from those spookies.
Oh no, it's quite fine. I was standing guard in case any more of them spookwookers show up. Don't want our best healer now, or our best medic now, to get caught off guard, do we?
Roll a persuasion with advantage.
Okay.
Yeah, Pen just kind of shrugs, and you can see too that he seems to have kind of returned back down to his normal size. If he was ever larger in the first place, you're still not sure about that. He sort of hands some bandages out and then puts the lion's share of his attention on Cuitus and makes sure that he's all good and bandaged up. Okay. Well, there's really just... I feel like we've covered most of this place. If we can just find Bill, we can get out of this godforsaken place.
Do you not have holy powers?
No, I told you, I'm just a knight of the Bronze Guard. I've got a real good sword. And some dope plate armor. That's my deal.
That is his deal. Okay.
Well, if
go
your
ahead.
God allows such things, I know some chants that the orcs taught me that kind of speed along some healing.
Pen starts to grumble a little, but Cuitus just waves at him. You saw what they did against the shadows. Their god's probably fine. This hurts real bad, Pen.
You know what? I'll take it.
Pragmatism is the ultimate religious equalizer.
Anything you can do to help will be appreciated. You're not sure if what's hurting him more, the wounds or being polite to you.
Is there any particular portion of him that seems to be more injured than the rest? Arms, chest, head.
You know your goblin friend is damn near dead.
Oh. So I know more than one. I guess for story reasons. 'Cause we're already on this track, so Cuitus goes first.
Oh.
Okay.
I will assist Sherry in helping in healing herself then. Since Pen just kind of threw her bandages and then went after his boyfriend. Is there? Oh, go ahead.
I have no healing magic. That's so it's like.
Do you have medicine to at least like
Oh yeah, I do. I have proficiency in medicine. Like I can bandage myself real good, but I don't know what that gets me for hit points.
Yeah.
If anything,
Yeah, for hit points, it really doesn't. Not without a feat.
it would help me stabilize somebody if they were dying. Just to work on me, maybe. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's pretty much all medicine does without spending a feat on it is let you stabilize somebody who's actively dying. You know, only rest can heal up hit points.
Okay, I will. So for the sake of Sherry, then, as she bandages herself, I will be dad with. I'll be the son with the flashlight, holding up, watching her work. There we go.
Yep.
All right.
I do good bandage.
Yep. So yeah, you
All right. So I guess because I've got 2 spell slots, so I can do Cuitus and I can do Sherry.
We are gonna need to rest at one point.
But yeah,
That's Sherry saying that, not well, also me saying that, but Sherry mostly.
yeah. So, all right. So first, Glenwyn will put her hands kind of hovering over Cuitus where things seem to be bleeding more than the rest of him, and just kind of start chanting. You got
Huius tu neque venenatus arcu.
Is that gonna? Well,
there it goes.
yeah. So.
Ow.
You all right? Or
Yeah,
was
my
that-
knee just popped.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I was like, was that you or acting?
Yes.
Acting.
Acting.
All right. Will that do? Yeah. Okay. So Cuitus gets 5.
Ow. Damn it. The other one popped.
Oh.
It's not my day.
All right. Well, Sherry seems to be having some trouble with her knees, so can I try on you as well?
Yeah, I'm not picky.
Okay. So, here we go. Esta magia no te dio cáncer.
I don't understand this reference.
Hey, you also get 5.
Hey, nice.
I'm looking a little better. Like not imminently dying, but nah.
All right.
Alright,
As you guys are patching each other up and getting your heal spells on, a balding goblin in wizard's robes walks slowly up towards you. Are you from the university? What? Bill! Thank Crunkle Dunk, Bill! Oh, I just came to. I think I don't know what I did, but all of a sudden there were shadows and specters everywhere, and then they were surrounding me, and they were draining me, and I would wake up, and then they'd drain me more, and then I'd black out again. It feels like for weeks.
Did you do something with any bones before that?
No, I was just studying the ruins, and I got one of the ancient mechanisms working again. And that's when it all started.
Ow.
I
So
am
do
more
you
banged up than I
think
thought I
you
was.
Disable this mechanism that it might stop again?
Well, I'm sorry, who are you? Cuitus, Penn, thank you for coming. Who are these folks? These are some well-meaning and surprisingly talented amateurs. They've been a big help, and they're just here for some water. They're not from the university. Oh, okay, good. Everything here is highly classified. I am going to have to ask you all to turn over anything that you've... Clearly, this is all very dangerous and needs lots of study before we go tampering with it anymore. So, anything that you've picked up during your time here, I will have to ask you to hand over. That is university property and well, I say it could only be safely handled by us. Obviously, even that much is iffy, isn't it?
Yeah, you're welcome to all the shadows we fought.
I lit some on fire.
Good.
It was beautiful.
I'm good with that.
No, really, you don't want to study them because we can leave them for you next time.
I do reckon the locals have been very much inconvenienced by the reactivation of this device. I would ask that you deactivate it first so that they can at least reach the well. Perhaps bring more university people here. You know, afterwards.
Yeah, we're gonna need a whole team. This was supposed to be a one-man job, and clearly that wasn't the case. Okay, let's see what we can do here. He hobbles over to
I will be the muscles, as it were, even though I don't have any.
That's what? Never mind.
See over there? Do you see any cannon? No, that joke was non-canon.
He hobbles over to the corner where there's a device making a actually, yeah, everybody roll a perception.
Okay. Oh no.
With advantage because I have light.
So Sherisak and Glinwyn can smell just a strange reek coming from this device. It's sort of a box like about a person-sized box with wheels on the back. That's just making a terrible noise and yeah, a strange smell, like almost a burning, but it's not like a pleasant wood burning smell. And Glinwyn, you also see sort of similar to those Aurora Borealis style lights that you saw in a Great Line back a couple days before aboard ship, but not in a line like that, and much smaller and more localized. You see little, like almost firefly-like motes of light passing in and out of the box. But only Glinwyn sees this, not Sherisacker 3. But the goblin Bill hobbles over to the device and mucks around with some levers and finally just pulls a big lever, and the sound stops. It shudders to a halt.
Do the moats stop?
They do.
Okay.
Well, hopefully that takes care of it.
I mean, we can only hope. But yeah, we're gonna need a whole team of guys to figure out what went wrong here. This shouldn't have happened. Thank you.
What did you expect that machine to do?
I didn't expect... We've never found anything that did anything before. Nothing like this. We don't have a record of anything like this happening. I was just poking around, hoping to find some sort of writing to copy down and decipher later, and... But All right. I think at this point we just need to stick together, get back to civilization, but anything that you found here, please, again, I must urge you, just leave it here.
All right. We'll just go. We left our supplies over on the other side. Give us a second to go over there. I think we may have found something. Who knows? We were in such a rush to get over, I forgot my bag.
Roll a persuasion.
With advantage.
He is not carrying a bag.
I am not carrying a bag.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Do what you gotta do.
Okay.
As soon as you turn your back on him, darkness washes over you, and that's where we're gonna end it for the night.
Oh, son of a bitch.